In the land of Africa, at first dawn, when the zebra awakes, it has to start running. It has to run faster than the slowest zebra in order not to be eaten by the lion. In the land of Africa, at first dawn, when the lion is awake, it also has to start running. It has to run faster than the slowest zebra in order not to starve to death. So, in the land of Africa at first dawn, no matter you are a zebra or a lion, you better start running. Contest chair, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, this is the life story of the zebra and the lion in the wilderness of Africa. But do you think that their life story has certain commonality with our life story here? From Monday to Friday at first dawn, when your alarm clock rings, you better get out and rush out from your house, or else you are going to be late for your work. And when this happens, your boss is going to roar at you like a lion. We also got an invisible lion that chases after us every day, and they are the banks that give us all the loan to our car, mortgages to our house. We have to rush in and rush out every day just to earn the living so that we can be able to repay back all our installments at the end of the month. So how did we get into all this mess? Let me share with you my life story. After I graduated, I started to look for a job. At the job advertisement, it said, own transport required. So I bought myself a car with a loan from the bank. And from that day onward, I got myself my first lion. And along the way, I upgraded my car. And the lion also been upgraded in terms of size. That was not the worst case yet. As I was running along the way, I met up with a beautiful female zebra. Who eventually became my wife. As you all know, when a male zebra meet up with a female zebra, they have baby zebra. I still remember that morning when my wife was about to deliver our first baby girl. I rushed her to the hospital. When we arrived at the hospital, she was rushed to the delivery ward, and I was rushed to the payment counter. They presented me the bill. This is what we call cash before delivery. And from that day onwards, bills keep piling up. There was bill for the babysitter, milk powder, diaper, medication, and so on and so forth. So sometimes I just wonder whether I got myself a baby zebra or a baby lion. After my wife's pregnancy, one day she came back with a beautiful brochure from Mary France, the famous slimming salon in town. She got only one thing to say to me: I have given you your baby, now give me back my body. You just can't imagine, just to slim your leg, it costs 6,000 ringgit. I told my wife this, my budget is a little bit tight. Why don't we make it into 2 installments? We will split one of the legs first for 3,000. When I got the balance 3,000, we will split the other leg. So if I saw a woman walking along the street with one leg fatter than the other one, she's probably my wife. As we go older, our commitment becomes bigger and bigger, and we have to run faster and faster in order not to be eaten by the lion. Is this the life story that we want? Let me share with you the life story of Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan is a very successful businessman in his 50s. Throughout his year, he has worked very hard, and during his 20th wedding anniversary, he brings his wife to a very special restaurant in KL and orders his wife's favorite dish, curry fish head. When the bold and hot and spicy curry fish head was served in front of Mrs. Tan, tears started to roll down from the cheek of Mrs. Tan. Mrs. Tan said, "We have been married for 20 years, but do you know that curry fishes was not my favorite dish?" Mr. Tan was shocked. "I thought you always order curry fishes every time we go out for dinner." Mrs. Tan then said, "I order curry fish head because it is your favorite dish." This is a very sad story. Sometimes we have spent a lot of time in our work to earn enough income to feed the lion, that we have failed to spend enough time to the people closest to us, like our parents, our spouse, and our children. Now, let me share with you the life story of my father. When I was small, my father owns a sundry shop. He works 7 days a week, morning until night, but he able to spend quality time with us because every Sunday, all my brother and sister will quickly gather around him because it is story time. My father will read to us a children's story from the Sunday magazine. But before he do that, first he will take off his white singlet. While reading the children's story to us, he will fan himself with his white singlet. Until now, I can still remember all those touching stories that he shared to us. Also not forgetting my father's armpit smell. This is what we call the moment of tear and sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, one day all of us are going to become old, sitting under a tree where our grandchildren sat around us. What life story that do we have that we can able to share with them? Are we just going to share with them the story about the zebra and the lion? Or the life story of all those beautiful moments of tear and sweat that we have spent with our loved one? You decide. Back to you.